Okay, I hope this is going to work. Halfway through this video, I had a technology snafu with the iPad, and so I'm continuing on with my phone. So we'll see how this video turns out, but I want to finish showing you the spring makeup that I started. So I'm going to move on to the BB Flawless Cream. It is an awesome kind of a midway between like a tinted moisturizer and a light foundation. It gives you a great coverage, and what I like to do is kind of place it on my face in the concentrated areas that I kind of want it in. And then I'm going to go through, and I actually use my fingers because they're warm, and I feel like I can just get a really good start, especially in the mornings when I'm kind of rushing. And I have to say, this stuff is another product that I was so pleasantly surprised by. You know, I was kind of nervous when I just bought lashes from Younique and then decided to become a presenter. I really was kind of nervous that Younique might be, I don't know, like a one-trick pony. You know, I just didn't know if beyond the lashes, would any of their other stuff really stand out. And I am just so impressed with so many of the products that I've tried, and this BB cream is definitely one of them. It feels so good on my skin. So I'm going to take a beauty blender and a little bit of rose water, which came in my presenter kit. I do like this product. I use it as an astringent on my face, but you could use regular water. And I'm just going to give the beauty blender a spritz, because if this is dry when you go to use it, it'll soak up the product into the sponge, versus just buffing out any kind of harsh edges or lines, anything that your fingers just kind of missed. So I like to do that. And then I'm going to come back in with that Velour Mineral Touch Cream and my concealer brush. And my under eye just always needs a little more help. It's definitely, I'm a toddler mom, so I just have the look of exhaustion in my natural state. And then I always feel like around my nose, I just need, I have some redness, a little bit of rosacea that kind of comes and goes. And so I kind of use this cream foundation, almost like a concealer. Just until, I feel like it looks pretty good. And then I'm going to set that all with, I'm going to use the Mineral Touch powder, also in Velour, which is kind of a nice neutral. And I'm using a brush that looks like this, kind of like I call it like a bullet tip or something. I don't know. It's just a brush that I got in like a set of brushes that was cheap on Amazon. My brushes just sort of come from everywhere. Like I said, I'm still building my Younique product line that I have to show you. So I haven't quite gotten their face brushes yet, though based on the eye brushes, I'm actually pretty excited to try them. They do have a nice quality to them. Okay, so then once I feel like my face feels pretty set with that, then I'm going to move into the next world's most exciting spring product. Is Beachfront Bronzer all the way. So this stuff, let me open it up. It has this gorgeous, like, two sides. So there's this side that's kind of monotone in color, and then this sort of side that has some dimension. And this one that I'm using is called Sunset, which is probably the lightest of the three bronzers from what I can tell from swatches I've seen on other people. And I'm going to use a really puffy, this is actually a Laura Mercier bronzer brush, but it's real soft, really light and feathery. And with bronzer, when you're first starting out, this is really your best option, because you're going to then use a light hand with it. So I'm going to mix those two colors, even utilize the cap to really get it into my bristles, and I can tap off any excess so that I've got it on there. And then I'm going to pretend like the sun is shining down on me, and I'm going to do my forehead and the hairline. I'm going to come back in, and I'm going to do my cheek contour. And on the other side too. And then my jawline. so that you're kind of making that E shape. It's kind of like an E or a 3, depending on how you look at it. Okay. And then I'm actually going to come in with, this is a, you know, any kind of eyeshadow brush that you might like. Mine's angled, but, you know, you could certainly use just a soft, fluffy one. And I'm going to use this to contour my nose a little bit, still with this same bronzer. And just making sure that it is blended. And we have no harsh lines. So pretty. And then I'll even do a little bit here underneath your lower lip. So now you have a little bit of dimension to your face. Then I'm going to come in, and this is another one of my new favorites. I bought 2 shades of the blushes, and I'm going to just grab a blush brush from, you know, again, one of my like Amazon purchases. And this one's called Sweet. It's got a really pretty, like peachy pink, looks good on pretty much anybody in terms of like fairness, if you're like, you know, more fair like me. And it's a great, these blushes. Now, I've never been a big blush person. I'm sort of like, they're all the same, you know. But I have started to notice, especially in these harder like winter months, that all blushes are not created equal. They definitely are, the staying power is really where, and the color payout is really where you start to notice quality difference. And I will say, like, these pressed blushes from Younique, I like the fact that they're pressed because then I'm not making a huge mess with them. And they definitely have that staying powder. Like, I don't feel like I'm reapplying. So this is just a clean kabuki brush. It's a Smashbox one that I got a long time ago. That, you know, again, I'm a big fan of making sure that I'm really blended. So there's no, nothing unnatural to my look. And then what I'm going to do is take, this is the Younique kind of loose mineral concealer is what it's marketed as, but I actually use it as a finishing powder. I really, it's, you know, mineral makeup kind of changed the game for me because my skin does not like most face makeup. And so mineral makeup has been one of the few things that has really helped my skin stay clear. So I'm just going to use my big fluffy brush that I used with my bronzer and just get some in there, tap off the excess. And in my T-zone especially, I'm just going to set all of that. And now I've been rocking this look for a couple of days at work now. I'm a teacher, and it's like I, you know, don't really ever get a chance to like go to the bathroom and look at myself. But I have noticed that when I get in the car and I get the real bird's eye view in the natural sunlight in my rearview mirror, that my makeup actually still looks good for the day. And I mean, particularly like my eyes, I'm always made really bulletproof, you know, with primer and that kind of thing. But I mean, even my face, where it's like I still have coverage, I don't look greasy or shiny. So I'm really kind of liking this process. Real natural, real pretty. For my lip, I'm going to use just a gloss because I think glosses are great for spring and summer. So I'm using Ladylike, which is this, I love in the spring to kind of go into like corals. And this is a really pretty coral pink. But it has just enough color to kind of help the fact that you have, you know, that kind of winter pallor still. So real pretty look. I will tell you so far what wearing this look to work. And I, you know, I got my highlights done, so that might be a factor too. But I feel like everybody's been like, wow, you just look like you got outside, or, you know, so it's that soft bronze, just so pretty. You can even take some bronzer and kind of do your collarbone and down your throat. Real pretty. I'm so impressed. And so I think what I'll do is I'll make a video of how I'm going to transition this look to actually lighten it up for summer. Once I have some natural color to my skin, I'll probably go down to no liner and the cream shadow, and I'll use the bronzer actually to highlight my crease, and then just do lashes and lip gloss, and, you know, maybe a little bit of bronzer to kind of, you know, give me some face shape. So I hope you like this look. I definitely think that it's been pretty. I feel like it's going to look really weird that I switched over to my phone halfway through this, but I was so excited to do a video today, and my toddler's going to be home in 29 minutes. So I wanted to make the magic before she gets home. So thanks, and be ready for some more videos. Hope you like it. Bye.